Sometimes fetishizing people is good. Millennials and Gen X fucked up so bad they have no hope of recovering.
The thing is, I have like a hoe scaring reputation. Like I was like trying to defend Michael Jackson at some beautiful woman's house yesterday. I was like, he just slept with them because he's weird. They're like, we have to stand away from him so the hosts don't think we agree with what he's saying.
I have to ethically change my skin color and do blackface so that I can save the world. Fallen Patriots, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be. We're reporting to you from the foot of the mighty Mojave, the corridor to the great LA Basin, Newhall, California. It has two names, but we only recognize one.
Awesome town.
I'm Kitty Kimz.
I'm Jeff.
And this is your Free Country USA. And today's episode, OBAA wins Best Picture. What's OBAA?
Oh, one battle after another.
One battle after another wins Best Picture, even though the villain of the movie made me uncomfortable. Who can I hurt physically to make myself feel better about this? The solar punk movement is bringing a revolutionary fervor to the forefront of our culture. Are we about to reach the tipping point? And Meta spends enough money to end world hunger on a shittier version of VR chat. Here's why that doesn't matter.
Nice.
Bro, I did pretty good for having not gone through it once already.
Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, the last time you did it, you practiced a bunch of times.
Yeah, I didn't even practice that time.
Yeah, it was a
little
little one-dimensional would be my critique of it.
It's pretty tough, dude. I just really struggle reading.
Yeah, no, that
I'm
was
like
good.
Definitely borderline.
For someone who can't read, that was pretty good.
Thank you, dude. And while voice training, I've been voice training a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we should. No, they don't. The YouTube pages don't get any behind the scenes looks at anything. So everything's exactly the same every time.
Yeah.
To you guys.
Yeah.
If you want to know how we're operating on a strategic level,
you gotta you gotta pay for that shit.
Or ask
us, and we'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, fuck you.
Exclusive.
Yeah. You have to pay for it or not.
Yeah. Or you have to talk to us and socialize somewhat.
Yeah, and you might have to ask twice because I might forget.
We might forget. In fact, I've never given out that shit.
Really? That can't be true.
Times. Well, no one really asks me, but maybe that's because they know that they gotta ask you.
Yeah, you kind of have to ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone is DMing you on the Instagram page, it's almost always me.
Yeah. Usually when people talk to me, they're like, "Yo, let me show you my dick,"
and I usually respond.
And I also usually respond.
Not to. Yeah. Okay. So
what was the first topic?
Yeah, we're talking Oscars. It's a night at the cinema. It's a night at the movies.
Jeff's convinced me that I should care.
Yeah, Kat
for some reason
said she didn't want to talk about it because she hasn't seen any movies, which is fair.
I'm not a big movie bitch, but I'll trust the process.
Okay, actually, I'll do a clip. I'll do a clip for you.
You gotta send it to me before.
I do. I have two clips actually for this.
Okay.
So I just want to get your interpretation of this clip. So you haven't seen the movie, which is perfect because I think most people who are talking about this haven't seen it either. And so just like out of context, you can kind of give an assessment of like what this clip.
That's Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Male, female?
She's a girl.
What's her name?
Charlene.
Charlene. Sounds like a black girl's name. You like black girls? I love them. I love them.
That's the whole clip?
Yeah, that's the clip I want to show you. So just like, I just want raw thoughts from that clip. Having not seen the movie, do you even know like anything about the movie at all?
I haven't heard a single thing.
Perfect, because 99% of people who are discussing the movie seems like they've only seen that clip. So just any thoughts you have on that clip. There's no wrong answers.
I get a feeling that guy was maybe being sarcastic when he said he loves black girls.
Okay.
Or he's either that or he's scarily enthusiastic about it.
Right. Okay.
Either one is not great.
Right. Okay, so in the context of the movie, you're kind of nail on the head with the second one. Basically, okay. Spoilers alert for one battle after another. We'll skip. Probably do like 10 minutes.
That was
on
given
this.
like fetishization a bit.
Yes. So in the movie, first of all, there's one of the biggest criticisms that I saw of the movie where people and these were getting thousands and thousands of retweets being like, really? The I Like Black Girls movie won over Sinners? Like, racism is alive and well in America. He's the villain. He's the villain, bro. He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy in the movie. He's number one bad guy in the whole movie. Okay. So ridiculous to critique it on that merit of that clip alone. And also, perfect. This perfect example is even you, who has no idea what the movie about, was able to very quickly come to the conclusion that something wrong was wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
And you were able to actually figure it out just by watching.
Yeah. What really helped me was the man bun. That's how I know that Leo's the good guy.
Yeah. And so in the movie, he is like the military element that they interact with.
That was also what I was going to say. He was very giving military.
Yeah.
It was the mouth ticks and the dead stare.
He's also wearing a fatigue.
What's a fatigue?
Or like casual military clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, he's like wearing a uniform.
Right.
So again, there's really no excuse. Even if you haven't watched the movie, there's no excuse to like say that the movie's like racist from that scene alone for an abundance of reasons. But yeah, in the movie, Leonardo's estranged partner, is a black girl and they're like in this revolutionary movement, and they like blow up a internment camp they like free a bunch of Mexicans from like an internment camp basically.
All right.
And then Sean Penn, the guy playing the creepy dude, lets her get away because he becomes sexually obsessed with her.
Word?
Yeah. And that's one.
The moral of the story, I already got it. I already know the movie. Moral of the story, sometimes fetishizing people is good because then you don't put them in a concentration camp if they try to escape.
She gets fucked over and she actually ends up ratting out the movement because she gets in trouble. Because she kills someone. They're like robbing a bank and then it gets out of control. She kills someone and then she gets arrested. And then she's in witness protection, and then she like rats out the movement basically to save her own skin, and also the skin of like her family. Like she gets put under an enormous amount of pressure, and then she ends up essentially caving.
I got it. Okay, so moral of the story: don't free people who are in internment camps because they'll fuck up their own shit.
Well, it's like kind of what Paul Thomas Anderson essentially said is, this movie is like a love letter to my own children about how much we fucked up and we failed our revolution. Our revolutionary movement was a failure, and my children are now inheriting it. And this is what that movie's about to me.
Okay.
Which I think, and then Brianna Joy Gray, who's like, she worked for the Bernie Sanders campaign. She had a podcast with a guy for a while who ended up doing some stuff that was pretty not very cool. And she was talking about how she, like, to her, the politics of that movie boiled down to, like, I want my biracial daughter to save the world. Because Leonardo DiCaprio has a biracial daughter with the black girl. And so they have a daughter. And Leonardo wants to stop doing revolutionary stuff so he can take care of his daughter. Mom goes into witness protection. He raises the daughter, and then she like gets kidnapped.
Gotcha.
And he's
okay.
trying
Moral
to save
of
her.
the story: millennials and Gen X fucked up so bad they have no hope of recovering. It's up to Gen Z and Gen Alpha now. Got it.
Yeah, and then people are criticizing like, oh, Paul Thomas Anderson wants his biracial daughter to save the world. Like, so classic. And my take on that is like, if you had a biracial daughter, wouldn't you want her to save the world? What's wrong with that?
I'm gonna save the world because I am the monoracial daughter
of two
white parents.
Yeah.
And it's up to me.
It's up to you
it's on my
as
shoulders.
a white
As
a white trans. Stop, dude. Cut it with the white savior complex. Okay, cut it with the white. Don't help anyone because that's white savior complex. But also make sure you're doing enough because you should use your privilege to do something. You just gotta shut up and nut up and do the work, but also don't take any credit for it.
I have to ethically change my skin color and do blackface so that I can save the world.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they
so that,
honestly,
so that when I save the world, they don't think that it was a white woman.
the woke mob would find a way to get mad about that. Imagine
how. It's the perfect plan, brother.
Perfect plan. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Also, one battle after, like, dude, I like Sinners a lot.
I can't do anything right, bro.
I like Sinners quite a bit, but one battle after another was. I mean, we're gonna be talking about that movie for a long time. It's gonna be talked about for 10 years, 20 years. Sinners, we'll see. We'll see. It was a great movie. Sinners was one of my favorite movies of last year. I loved it.
I might watch Sinners. I've seen a lot of people.
I think you would really like it.
And I
don't think you would like One Battle After Another.
I saw a scene from Sinners that had me kind of interested. I might watch that shit in VR chat while hitting up VR chat shouties.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get pussy off of being like, I love Sinners. It should have won Best Picture.
I'm gonna be like, yo, hey, where the fuzz at? Oh, yo, what up, fuzz?
Yeah, and all the guys posting like, I wish Sinners would have won. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Fuzz is slang for furry huzz.
Good luck with that,
for
bros.
Those of you who don't know.
I hope you get that pussy you're wanting so bad. I really, really do. And to all my fellow incels who are spamming that One Battle deserve to win, stay strong.
Dude, it's so easy to get pussy as a white guy. Literally, all you have to do is be like, I like stuff that was made by not white people.
Yeah, all you have to do is do stuff that I refuse to do, which is capitulate to just pretend to like shit that sucks.
Yeah.
Which I won't do, which is why I don't get pussy.
That's a lie, bro. You pretend to like shit that sucks.
When have I ever done that?
You get tons of pussy from it.
I do not pretend to like stuff that I don't like. I refuse.
I guess that's
true.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually.
But what do you mean by stuff that sucks?
And honestly, in my greater friendship group.
Are you saying Sinners sucks now? I'm confused.
No. Sinners is great. I just am me. But you know, the honest truth is, I have like a hoe scaring reputation.
Really?
Yeah. Like if
don't.
Dude, when I'm out like with the city girls, like when I'm in LA, like with Connor and stuff, and I'm like out drinking at bars, like I pretty regularly have to be like told to like, dude, like chill, you're scaring the hoes.
Damn.
You're saying some crazy shit right now. Like I was like trying to defend Michael Jackson at some beautiful woman's house yesterday. I was like, he just slept with them because he's weird. He like didn't fuck the kids. And like then multiple people like just stood on the other room from me. And they're like, we have to stand away from him so the hosts don't think we agree with what he's saying.
I could see that.
Yeah, you can see it's like, you know, like a nice girl in Los Angeles invites me into her like cute apartment and I start ranting about how Michael Jackson wasn't a pedophile. Like my homies are like, dude, you got to act a little more normal.
Yeah.
You can see that, right?
And
like
I can mainly just see you not being able to hold it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I see that.
It's a reoccurring problem.
Yeah. Me, like, I mean, like, well, it's a lot easier as a feminine person because, like, I'm allowed to say crazy shit without scaring away the huzz.
Yeah. Like I scared the huzz.
Honestly, the crazier the better. Because, like most femmes are, like, shy. And they, like... don't really but like dude, people love crazy hoes, like
right
when I'm mouthing off like that, it works and it doesn't even really matter what I'm saying.
Yes, go off, queen. But it's when I say I don't like going to drag shows, which I did the other day and like offended like a bunch of women, and I was like, no, not like that, I just think they're stupid. They were like, we're going to this midnight drag show. Do you want to come? And I was like, fuck no.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking lame. I don't. And they're like, why? And I was like, I don't like drag shows. And then they all looked at me like I was, like I think they're all pedophiles or something. No, they're fine. And I guess they, protect them or whatever. But I personally think they're boring and I don't like them.
Yeah, dude, I can say like pretty much whatever I want. I can be like, I hate faggots. I just farted. And then I'll still get pussy.
Yeah. I know. Whereas I'm at the bar and I'll say something like, it's okay to be white. Like, you don't have to feel bad about it. People are like, dude, Jeff, like, relax. You're being weird.
That is, I mean, out of context.
It's okay to be white.
I mean, like...
Wokely. It's okay to be... Wokely, I will never apologize for being white.
Yeah, I think that heavily depends on context. Because, like, if someone was just saying that shit, I'd be like, oh, that person's, probably racist.
Well, the times when I say it is when people are, like, beating themselves up over it.
Right.
It's like,
yeah,
man, white people suck, dude, and you're white.
Yeah.
Dude, number one pet peeve is when white people are talking shit about how much white people suck. I really don't like it. Like, you could say, like, white supremacy as an institution is a problem, but just being like, man, white people were so lame, right? I hate that shit. No, we're not. We're cool.
There's some cool white people.
Yeah, there's mad cool white people. Some of my favorite people are white, and that's okay. Radiohead, they're white.
Damn, bro, you convinced me.
Gorillas?
Oh shit.
The
dude.
gorillas are white, dude.
Oh fuck, I didn't even
They're
think about
white heroin addicts from like England.
There's some cool white people.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Radiohead ideologically actually kind of sucks. They're like weirdly pro-Israel.
Oh.
But the gorillas I don't think are.
Radiohead L. I
Radiohead
never even
L.
liked Radiohead that much.
Yeah, you don't really fuck with them like I do.
Yeah, Gorillas though.
Gorillas though?
Oh
man, so sick. I was listening to their new album. They just came out with something new. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, word. Maybe I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, it's a lot of flute.
Gorillaz was like my introduction to music, kind of. Dude, the Melancholy Hill music video, I just loved that shit when I was like 7 years old. It was that, Monster, the Kanye West, mainly Nicki Minaj's verse, and Imogen Heap, Hide and Seek. Those were like the three things that like woke me up to real music as a child.
We should talk more. We should do more music stuff in the future.
Oh yeah, we trailed off like crazy. What's the next topic?
Okay, have you seen anything about this solar punk shit?
Like just solar punk as a concept?
Yeah. Have you seen it like getting like blowing up
cities
lately?
that just have like a bunch of nature, but they're still like a city type
Yeah.
shit with like solar panels? I fuck with solar punk.
Yeah, I mean, aesthetically, sure, fine, cool, harmony with nature, wonderful. But there's this like really weird brand of it that's kind of like blowing up right now, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, but it led to truly, I've watched this video probably 20 times. This is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my entire life.
What's that one country that's very solar punk looking? It's got that really nice airport.
Here. This is the funniest shit in the world.
Okay, hot take. The Gen Z revolution isn't going to look like a war. It's going to look like a giant party. I've been thinking a lot about what a successful solar punk revolution is going to look like, and to be totally honest, I don't think it's really going to look anything like the old revolutions. It might look more like Gen Z just fully owning and becoming the fuck it we ball generation. A little feral, a little chaotic, and completely impossible to control. Because politics is downstream of culture, and we're playing a cultural game here. Like, instead of waiting for the perfect political moment or the perfect coordinated date where everyone rises up at once, what if we do the revolution a little more subtly? Like, what if we just stop playing the game we were given and just start building a new one? Less like Cyberpunk, a little more like Minecraft. What if we just start living differently in completely visible ways,
I've
both on and off?
I've never called someone this before, but bro is a dandy. Bro is Bro is dandy maxing. What is this?
Dude, it's
Minecraft. The revolution will be Minecraft,
dude,
bro. What are you talking about?
Dude, and I was like, this has got to be either the best satire I've ever heard, but it's not. He's fucking dead serious. And I know it's kind of long, but we're watching the whole thing. It's so good. It just keeps getting better.
In completely visible ways, both on and offline, like just throwing huge block parties again, random spontaneous events, growing food, sharing tomatoes with strangers, like it's normal, like it's the normal thing to do. Yeah. Reclaim the streets, literally the streets, for art, music, and community. Build tree houses, start little forest tribes, start making these little pockets of solar punk reality wherever you are. Not as some distant utopian dream, but as something real, something raw, something messy that's happening right now. You know, the revolutions we remember are the ones that begin with some dramatic event, and it's usually super violent, but the ones that stick are the ones that just kind of like happen when people stopped playing by the old script. They're like, yeah, this isn't interesting anymore. Like, remember when our generation was literally stealing toilets out of high school bathrooms? Like, there was no meeting, there was no manifesto.
Talking about
we just started
devious
doing that.
licks?
You know, imagine that same energy.
That's
but
gonna be the
something
start of the
more-
revolution?
A little more positive, a little more utopian, communal. Like, we could coordinate a giant uprising. We could. We definitely could.
We so could.
But we could also just like do the revolution casually.
Casual
I honestly think that
revolution,
would
bro.
work better.
Dude, oh
just
my
little
God,
seeds,
Jesus
little seeds of cooperation, resistance, creativity, love. It's like a little sneaky revolution. Like someone hands you a tomato that they grew from their backyard, and they're like, you know what that means.
Please
and
be
people say, oh, don't do it on
satire,
social
bro.
media because Big Brother's watching. And it's like, yeah, I know. I want them to see. At a certain point, it's not going to be a trend anymore. It's going to be praxis. It's going to be us
Bro, we all
actually
need to
doing
just
it.
get
It's gonna be
around
culture.
the
What are they gonna do? It's
concentration
like trying to
camps,
stop a
hold
river.
hands, and sing songs, bro.
Give tomato. Yeah, I guess that's enough. But oh my god,
Holy shit.
that
It's
mind blowing,
Bro.
like mind blowing.
You're a dandy, man.
Also,
Get the fuck out of the way, bro. Jesus Christ. Like,
go off.
I don't disagree, but you need both. You need strong pushback against systems that are literally trying to kidnap and kill us. Like, you can't Minecraft your way out of that shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
dude, when
The amount of like, just be real, man. Like, what the fuck?
my favorite was when he was like, yo, some revolutions like start with like coordinating and organizing, but then like people are like, we don't really fuck with that anymore. The ones that we remember are mad chill.
Yeah, dude.
And then just doesn't give any examples.
Yeah, every revolution in history has just been like a
of
fucking chill
politely
ass
asking
vibe.
for every good revolution is politely asking for power back from their oppressors, and then they give it to you because they think
dude.
it's cool.
Yeah, dude. The French Revolution during World War II, they were like,
The French Resistance. Yeah,
that was Minecraft, bro.
yeah.
They were singing songs and holding hands and shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Giving each other tomatoes.
absolutely. Yeah, the Bolshevik Revolution, the fucking popular uprisings in like Burkina Faso and Africa, Thomas Sankara. It was all just them being like, hey, do you want a tomato?
Bro,
we stole the toilets, and it was like so funny that we created a new form of government. It's like, you're too old to be doing this shit, man. Like, that guy's got to be over 20. He's got to be over the age of 10. It really does remind me. I remember I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I like, I'm a kid, but like I was interested in like political ideas, like as like a stupid child. And then I like posted on Facebook being like, why don't we just do this? And it was like the Wikipedia article for like anarcho-pacifism, which is like, I guess kind of what this guy is saying. It's like, what if there was like no laws, but also everyone was chill? And I was like, dude, this is a good idea. Like, why don't we just do this? And then like my friend's older brother was like, hey, political ideologies are more than like a flag at a Wikipedia page. And I remember like being really embarrassed, but then also like thinking about it like really critically and being like, he's right. Like, it was hard pill for me to swallow as like this, like radical, quote unquote radical, like 10, 11, 12-year-old. But it was the lesson that I needed. It was what I needed to hear at the time.
Yeah.
And it really, that kind of moment like really shaped. So why is this guy 20, 25 talking like a little baby, talking like a baby boy?
I just think he like doesn't have any kind of life experiences that have showed that person that that's not the way to create any meaningful change.
I know, but it's like you have like a following on the. Are people not telling you this? Like this is not the only video that he's made.
I mean, like it's even in the way.
Do you think
it's
he
even
also
in the way they talk, like their heads in the clouds, like mad, like they're probably just either completely ignoring, whether on purpose or not, the information easily available to show them that their ideology is just completely delusional.
Yeah, and also he might literally just be getting paid to do it.
Also that, yeah, big possibility of that. I'd give it like 50-50
Yeah,
either way.
it-
But I also don't think they're 100% wrong in that, like,
Right.
you need a little bit of that.
Sure.
Like building community, yeah, that's good.
And we talk about that shit on the show all the time.
Yeah, I when I went to Germany, like they like, and like I talked to a lot of my German friends and they do shit like that. Like they reclaim the streets. There's a fuck ton of art all around Leipzig.
Okay, but we
and-
do that too.
Yeah, and they're also like fighting cops and like punching Nazis in the street. Like they're doing both.
But we do that too.
Yeah,
we do that.
Yeah.
And people give, and they was like, just give your neighbor a tomato like it's normal. That's the fucking one of the most normal things you could possibly do.
I'm not close friends with a lot of activists here, to be honest, but I am close friends with like a lot of German activists.
And you don't have to be a fucking activist to share like fruit with your neighbor. And that's not. That's not.
Yeah,
That's
that actually
really not
doesn't.
my,
That also doesn't make you an activist.
That's not. Yeah, that's also not my main critique of what he's saying. But my main critique of him, and it's also like the Ezra Klein abundance mentality thing. This sort of idea that we can just sort of vibe and build our way to a more equitable society where everybody wins and nobody has to lose. Sorry.
That would work if we weren't
Not gonna
being
happen.
oppressed by the elites and the people who own literally
Yeah,
everything. Maybe if we were a society of hunters and gatherers who were like struggling with like daily squabbles between like small groups of people.
Yeah, dude.
But we have the most powerful authoritarian government probably of all time actively working against any kind of change like that. So no, like you can't just Minecraft your way out of it. You have to fight pretty drastically.
Yeah, and I'm never the guy who's like we need violent revolution right now. That's just like not really my style, not really my tip. But like I understand that it's like, it's an option that's on the table that shouldn't be completely dismissed either.
I think to fight back in the way that is necessary, it
will
would require inevitable violence. I'm not confident in saying that like violence should be like directly aimed like you should do it, but to do the things like prevent ICE from doing their raids and stuff, like violence is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like they're doing violence to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
they're doing violence.
Sometimes you gotta fight back.
Yeah, like and there's just I think it's so funny that like the best example you could think of is like, remember when they were stealing toilets out of the fucking, which was very funny.
Remember devious licks, bro?
Yeah, it's like we're not devious licking our way out of this situation, dude. But wealth inequality is out of. They're raping children.
They're raping children, bro. You can't devious lick your way out of that. You can't Minecraft your way out of that, bro.
He's not the only one. That's by far the best video that I've seen. But it's like, people are like, yeah, this is the new revolution and it's about to happen. It's called solar punk, and then people just show you like a mood board of like cool buildings with plants on them. Dude, this is a science fair project. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and yeah, no, there are lots of groups in America doing everything that guy is like saying that we should do.
Yeah, people are already doing it, and that's great.
He's either completely detached, head in the clouds, ass dandy, or he's getting paid to say this
I
shit.
love you keep calling him a dandy. I think it's like, I know that guy is not part of a community garden, because if he was, he would be posting videos of him doing it.
Right.
Like, there's things you can, and those are all great stuff. It's great
Just
stuff.
sitting in your room acting like you came up with this shit. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, and he's not the only one. He's not the only one.
My God.
I know. I watched that video like over and over
and
again.
it's like, I give them even less room because it's like, I don't go outside. Like, I do not leave my fucking room, and I know that you're fucking so stupid. Like, you clearly don't go outside and you have no idea what's going on in the world around you. But you have the internet, dude. Like, so how are you that delusional?
Yeah, no, I really do think
understand.
it's like, well, because there's this guy Ezra Klein. He's like this, this fucking policy fucking. He like the Democrat Party pays him a lot of money to like do like talks and shit about what like he like helps inform what policy should be for the Democratic Party. And basically his kind of idea is like we need to deregulate shit so we can just build more stuff. And if we build more stuff, then everything will be fine because we'll have an abundance of things. We'll have rocket ships that deliver people medicine, and we'll have all this green housing that everybody, if we just simply deregulate and just build more. And then that's a lot of people who are the Democratic Party are kind of taking his gospel of this, like this abundance mindset. And it's complete fucking nonsense. It makes no sense at all. How is it that we live in Los Angeles, greater Los Angeles area, right? How is it that every fucking time I go downtown, a new million building apartment building has gone up and rent has never ever once gone down once month to month ever in this city? I've never seen rent go down ever, and we're building. How are you going to tell me that building more is the answer? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I say it all the time. There's enough empty houses to give every homeless person 30 houses.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did this a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
But the solar punk thing, be very wary of that when people are talking about that shit because it seems like it's basically fucking complete nonsense. Okay, so did you see that they've abandoned the metaverse?
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they're fully abandoning it now.
I mean, I've never heard anyone talk about like actually utilizing that shit, so it makes sense.
Do you know it's like
it just seemed like a way worse VR chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody ever entering it one single time.
Except Good Griefs, I think.
Oh, he did?
I think so.
Right. And so, okay, so get this. So with the metaverse itself, like the actual game that they played or whatever, the world, that combined with like all the R&D they were doing for like the AR goggles and shit.
What's R&D?
Research and development.
Oh.
Like all of that shit combined, trying to create the ecosystem where everybody in like the metaverse could live. You know how much they spent before they pulled the plug on it?
How much?
$80 billion.
Bro, that shit just went down the drain.
Literally lighting it, they lit it on fire.
That's crazy.
Because it's
the fact that they try to do that shit when VR chat exists and there's other like kind of worse VR chats out there. Like, how did they think for a second that they would succeed?
It's like, think about what kind of how the landscape was like 10 years ago, where there was kind of this bet that a lot of companies made that before AI, right? Because before AI, what was everybody talking about? Was talking about virtual reality, right?
Right.
And Facebook Meta made this bet. Remember, that's why they fucking changed their name to Meta.
Right.
That's how hard they were betting on this.
Bro, Mark Zuckerberg's a fucking idiot.
Well,
man.
they made this bet that if they owned the hardware and the ecosystem where all of this shit, where the AR goggles, the AR glasses, and the actual environment digitally, if they could run all that, then they would be because that's what he wants to do. They want to be, Facebook Meta wants to be the rulers of the fucking world. Mm-hmm. And they made this $80 billion bet, and they lit all that money on fire, enough money where it's about the same amount of money as the entire interstate highway system. Like, you could definitely solve probably world hunger. I imagine. Bro. At least hunger in this country. I mean, you can I can only imagine all the things you could do with fucking $80 billion.
High-speed railway, fucking healthcare, dude.
And then they were able to burn all that money, and guess how much Facebook stock has gone down? None at all. Because they own the AI infrastructure, and like they make all their money with ads. Like the Instagram, Facebook ads is just like this money fucking printing machine that never fucking stops. It makes like $70 billion a year.
Bro, you're one of the most powerful corporations groups whatever in human history, and you lost to the horny furries.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. You lost to the e-boys and e-girls in VR chat.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's
Kill
facts.
yourself.
That's facts. That's fucking facts. It is. It's I think like at their peak they had like 300,000 players.
That's so small.
Yeah, I think Roblox has like 230 million or something like that.
And you know that's like they probably fluffed those numbers.
Right. Yeah, because that's I think one of the best things that one of the smartest things that Meta Instagram ever did is just like make view count like anyone who like passes through the video.
Right.
Because it makes it ads so much more appealing.
Right.
And it makes everybody want to post there because it inflates your ego. Because like if someone views something for 1 second, it still gets counted as a view.
Bro, it's it felt like they didn't like they just have no concept of what people want to, because I remember seeing like how you make the avatars and it's like so limited.
Yeah.
In VR chat, like you can make your own shit in Blender and upload it so you can be literally anything.
Yeah.
Why would anyone play in the metaverse when you
Right.
could be literally anything in
Right.
VR chat? Like,
And it's not even just
stupid, you guys.
like 80 billion, like I think like 10% was actually like the game, so it's still like a huge amount of money went into that shit.
Right.
But like even like their hardware, like they're slowing down all their what is it, the Oculus that they own. Like they bought up a bunch, like they bought Beat Saber and all those fucking big AR games, ditched them. They all of their goggles are delayed. The only thing that seemed like successful that came out of it was the Meta Ray-Bans, which
I mean, the headsets themselves sell well.
yeah, but not as well as they wanted them to.
Yeah.
They sold them. They sold. You know why those sold well?
Why?
Because they sold them at a loss.
Oh.
They were considered to be one of the more affordable but high quality headsets, right?
Right.
That's because they sold them for less than it cost to make them.
Law.
Because they wanted everybody tapped in so that they would be in their
Holy shit.
environment, and it just didn't work because nobody wanted to use their shit for what they wanted people to use it for. And maybe they got a bunch of information and data that's worth $80 billion to them. I kind of doubt it. Seems like but the Meta Ray-Bans seem to be selling well, but it's like, okay, they're glasses with a camera in them. Like, who cares?
I hate that shit.
Me too. Don't get away from me with that. I'm not kicking it with anyone.
I don't
with
trust anyone who is wearing glasses now, bro.
Well, you can kind of see them though, right?
I think you can see a little circle, but I
Yeah.
can't really see. Most
Yeah, I
of
guess
the
I'm not really
time,
looking
so
for that.
if
Also,
someone's-
if you're wearing them, you're a fucking pervert.
Yeah,
That's fucking weird.
it's literally like.
Oh, cool. You're just recording at all times. Dope.
And you can literally now do the fucking God, what's his name? I don't remember. The guy who like goes in public and he's like, Google, show me this person naked.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I usually know his name. Anyways, you can like actually do that now, and it's fucking crazy.
Right. I guess if you like hooked it up with Grok, because what Grok will like undress people.
There's other AI too that's like less regulated, and there's probably workarounds with the glasses. Like you could like, there's probably people doing that shit.
Fuck. Where we at?
60.
Okay. So we're done.
I think, well, yeah, I mean, pretty much, unless you had anything else you want to
No, that was the last part of the last segment.
All right, YouTube Patriots. So, to run over everything we went over,
If you
we
like one
talked
battle, you're
about
racist. Yeah, go ahead.
the Oscars. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you like that movie,
Racist.
you're racist as fuck. Moral of the story, if you fuck up your revolution, pass it off to your kids.
Yeah.
Sinners is base.
Yeah.
And it'll get you pussy if you fuck with it.
Yeah.
Second we talked about, was the second thing the dandy?
Yeah.
How many followers does that person have? Like, how hard should I be going into
Yeah,
this person?
I mean, so this is another reason I'm glad we did it now, because he has slightly more followers than us.
Fuck that dandy.
Yeah, you really went. I was like trying to kind of keep it like a little more broad. Like we were really making fun of him, and I like couldn't get you off of just being like, this particular person is a fucking idiot. kept calling him.
Maybe
Kitty.
I was a little harsh about it, but like, come on, bro, get your shit together. Get your head out of the clouds.
I love how much that pissed you off. That makes me so happy.
Third thing.
What
was it? Third?
Meta,
you're
I feel like
fucking
there's 4
ran by a
things.
bunch of goddamn idiots, dude. That's insane. I could have told them. They could have paid me $80 billion to tell them
$40
that
billion.
shit would not work.
It saved 40 bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what was the 4? I feel like there's 4 things. Oscars.
We kind of trailed off after the Oscars.
We trailed off, but I feel like there's one more thing that we did. No, it was only 3.
All right.
Okay.
Later, YouTube Patriots, we're going to talk about... We're going to do some stuff on the Patreon. We're not even going to tell you, bro. We're not even letting you know. You got to find out for yourselves by either paying or asking. You got to ask us. You got to have a social interaction if you want to see that shit.
Or if you want to avoid the social interaction, it's only $4.99 a month.
But Jeff is going to smoke weed for the Patreon section. So, do you wanna go blaze some bud real quick?
Yeah, you want to keep them entertained?
I'm not capable of doing that. Yeah, I think we gotta take them with us.
Yeah.